'Cause every time I think of you as my lover, yeah. And I'm so lucky to have someone like you to hug me and let me know everything is gonna be alright, yeah. And I wanna let you know how special you are, and show you that I'll never break your heart. 'Cause I'm here to stay, baby. I know I got a lot of options, but the way you're doing, I can't stop it. I wanna talk to you. Shit, I really bad, and I really love a swag. I love the way she throw it back. Girl, do it like this. I love the way she do it. I love the way she. I love the way she do it. I love the way she do it. She make me wanna. She makes me wanna. She makes me wanna. She makes me because she's sexy and confident. Sexy and confident. Sexy and confident. Sexy and confident. She's so sexy and confident.
You hit the phone like what up? So I'm down to see what's up.
Background sounds my girl Taija do. We're about to interview her in a few minutes. Let's get it.
When I ask you, can you recollect? I'm cheated like a unit, and I'm feeding you some newness. You ain't never felt the cool like this. I'm so real, I'm really, really real. I'm addicted to the prayer, act like you know the deal. I'm a blessing if you ever see one. And I'm the star in the sky that leads you home. And I come once in a lifetime, believe that. So I'd be damned if I'm first up when you're last. 'Cause I am the only one, only one. I am the only one, only one, only one. Yeah, I am the only one. I am the only one, only one, only one. 'Cause I come once in a lifetime, believe that. So I'd be damned if I'm first up when you're last. 'Cause I am the only one, only one. I hope you know Instagram couldn't take my place. I could catch a case, I could feel some type of way. Or I could swipe right, I could go on a date. Yeah, listen, wait patiently while you feel this vacancy. Put it in with lazily, functioning occasionally. But oh, it's time to say no. My crime was staying too long, and I am better off alone. I testified, and I'm letting you go. So say what you want, I'm leaving. No need to send the flowers to me now, cause you're grieving. I'm a blessing if you ever see one. And I'm the star in the sky that leads you home. I come once in a lifetime, believe that. So I'd be damned if I'm first up when you're last. 'Cause I am the only one, only one. I am the only one, only one, only one. Yeah, I am the only one. I am the only one, only one, only one. 'Cause I come once in a lifetime, believe that. So I'd be damned if I'm first up when you're last. 'Cause I am the only one, only one. You're mistaken if you think you're fooling me. And I'm for the last time, and now you see. If you're not the one for me, I ain't gon' try to erase you. 'Cause I got the time to replace you. If you ever see one, and I'm the star in the sky that leads you home. I come once in a lifetime, believe that. So I'd be damned if I'm first up when you're last. 'Cause I am the only one, only one. I am the only one, only one, only one. Yeah, I am the only one. I am the only one, only one, only one. 'Cause I come once in a lifetime, believe that. So I'd be damned if I'm first up when you're last. 'Cause I am the only one, only one.
90.7 WTCC FM. That was my girl, my little sis. That's Taija New. What's good, Tage?
Hey, nothing much. Chilling like a villain.
So what's going on? We got a lot of stuff happening. We got lots of stuff happening with you. You got some stuff. You done turned up to like 4 or 5 levels. You done went up about 20 levels since the first time I ever seen you perform. What's good?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I just feel like that's always been one of my better assets to my artistry. And so whatever way I can, I'm always looking for like these new ways to build up my performance and like, what can we do that's innovative that I can afford? But, you know, I'm always trying to at least bump it up.
No, I hear you. And you got to do that. You got to do that, man. I'm digging that. You know, that's probably like one of my favorite songs from you. First up on your last. That is
really
right. I'm used to you singing hooks, and I think I
yeah.
Now I'm used to your hooks are crazy, but to hear you sing a whole joint, I'm just like, yo. And then the video was dope too. Like you was on the side of some mountain, like 5,000 feet up in the air.
Yeah,
right?
It was cold too. It was freezing.
Well, you think freezing looked really good. Yeah, freezing looked good that day. I was just like, well, go out there with my t-shirt and look sexy too.
Oh my God, it was so cold. Woo, woo. God, just thinking about it now.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
So for those folks who are listening, we're broadcasting live 90.7 WTCC. I got my man Rob Jones in the studio. We're chilling. For those folks who aren't as familiar with you as they should be, and by now everybody should be, tell everybody who you are, what you do, and all that wonderful stuff.
So my name is Taija New. That is, I always gotta spell it. That's T as in Thomas, AIJA space new, like NEW, brand new, you know. And I am, you know, I used to go by rapper, but really I'm a rhythmic pop artist. And I say that because popular music is like, you know, whatever it is that's popular. It could be urban, it could be rock or whatever.
Right.
But what basically I'm influenced by all of that. So I just let it lead me where it is. And of course, you know, hip hop elements and everything kind of blend into it. So that's where the rhythmic pop comes from. It took me a long time to figure that out, but I finally did. And, you know, I'm just, you know, the Nubian King, AKA the Nubian King. I I don't know, doing this for a while, been performing for a while, and writing music for even longer. And so, you know, I'm just a girl from Springfield, Mass, trying to make it.
You're doing a good job at trying. I mean, I follow your IG, your Facebook, all that stuff. I see the big concerts that you do. I think I've seen you up in Canada a couple of times.
Yeah.
You've been killing the LGBT plus crowd, the Pride concerts and everything. Yo, and I'm sitting there looking at, you know, when they got the clips of you on stage and then they show the audience, I'm like, oh, a long way from the Black Pearl, boy.
Yeah, I know. That's like, that's the start of it all. And it's just so crazy because like the Black Pearl isn't even down there anymore.
Right.
And so it's like this like weird thing. Like that was a place and time. And I don't know. It's just, it really was like super duper humble. Like, you know, I was down there all the time. Like whatever I could do, I was doing it. I was like, you need a host? I'm there. You need what you need? Like, I'm there.
I remember the first time we see you perform, I'm like, all right, so she's done this before. Where are you from? How long you been doing this? You were like, I'm just starting.
Like, this is my first time.
I was like, oh shoot. But you fast forward a couple of years and looking at the stages that you performed on, the music that you've created, the art, even your artist circle has just become so advanced, man. I gotta give you credit. I think you're a testament to what any artist from any small town like Springfield can do if they really wanted to.
Thank you.
You know, your push. And then at the same time, it's like you're like Clark Kent and Superman. You go to work and you miss professional. Then you hit the stage, you're a different type of professional. You know, and it's like if you ask yourself if you can live two lives at one time, it's like, yeah, well, I think she's doing it right now.
Yeah.
In a dope way. So that's what's up. Kudos to you.
Thank you. It's hard sometimes, I'm telling you, because sometimes they want to mesh a little bit, and I'm like,
You talking to a brother. You talking to a brother who does erotic poetry. Do political stuff. Right.
Yeah. I mean, from the beginning, it's been like, you know, education has always been important to me. It was important to me before it was popular to be important. Now it's like the popular thing to say and do. Right. But it's always been like super duper important to me. And it shows up in my music all the time. You know, I have bars that people are still like, what the heck does that even mean? You know, and so it's like it has been infused into my music because I think I wouldn't have the vocabulary I have or be able to really wordplay the way that I do if it wasn't for like my knowledge of like different subjects and topics and things. But yeah, as far as like music, like infusing into like the professional,
Time out.
Exactly.
Like me and her, that's Taija New.
Right. I'm like,
that's such and such.
You know, some people be like, I know you saw me Saturday, but this is Monday now.
Right. Like, weren't you just talking about clappers or something like that?
No, that wasn't me.
Like, you know, I think for your classes, that's what I said.
So I get that a lot.
I can only imagine, man. So what's on the pot right now for Taija New? What's happening with Taija New? What's going on right now?
So, you know, it's just been so crazy. Like, you know how everything was shut down for a very long time. And to be honest with you, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to go back to, you know, because myself and my team, like we reached such like a crazy momentum right before COVID hit. And to be honest with you, a lot of people don't know, but like for the year 2020, we had a lot of things lined up that ended up getting canceled. And it kind of like put us right back where we were prior to COVID. And so I had no idea like what was going to be awaiting me afterward. I released Couture during COVID. It did very well. And then, you know, we opened back up and then I came back out with Addendum with Miles J. And that video did something of its own. I was like not expecting that, you know, but he had worked so hard on it. And he's one of those people that he doesn't really miss any details or anything surrounding his artistry. So I knew it was going to be great, but I didn't know it was going to be like, whoa. And then, you know, released Clappas like a month after, which Clappers was like a different side of me, like that a lot of people have not seen, because I usually, I don't know, like I'll talk like, you know, I'll be like really like brolic, but I won't do the whole like, oh, like I'm in a thong outside, da 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 da. I won't do that.
Right.
So it was something that was like very new for people to hear from me. I did not know how they were going to react, and they like surprisingly acted very well, except for the fact that they wanted a video.
Did you do a video yet?
No, I didn't do a video for Clappers.
I thought I seen an intro to a video that you were working, like you were like the video coming soon or something like that.
Yeah, no, there's no video for Clappers. I just
You do it for everything, though.
I know, it's just one of those things where like we had just released Addendum, and then you know, money.
Yeah.
That's really what it boils down to, you know. And I like let everyone know that, like, yo, you guys, like, you have to understand, I am an independent artist. I know that for some time, at times, I make it seem like I'm not, but I am. And so I don't got the money to just be like, let me make another video.
I'm gonna blame you. It's your own fault, because from day one, before cats even realized that they should be doing internet marketing or social media marketing, you had ads on IG, you had ads on Facebook, you had ads on Twitter. I'm on Google and I see a video for Taija New, and I'm like, is that what? So you were ahead of the curve, even like your videos, man. It's kind of, I think you had a heavy influence on a lot of cats around here, because you were doing like mad professional videos from jump. So yeah. It's like, yo,
where's the video?
Yeah.
Well, Clappers is one of those songs where I want to do it justice, and I really don't want, I mean, after Addendum, you really can't, you know, it's like once you know better, you do better. You know, there's really no going back from Addendum.
I was out for Addendum.
Yeah, so
Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson type, you know.
Yeah.
Y'all was out there on that one.
We had to, like, it was insane. Shooting it was something else, because we were exhausted. We were in Vegas. We were jet lagged. And we were extremely tired. I mean, that video ran from like 9 o'clock at night, getting ready for it all day, 9 o'clock at night. And then we had like a 2-hour nap, and we were up at like 3 o'clock in the morning heading out to the desert. So it was like extremely exhausting, but it was one of those things where we knew like we're doing this for a reason. This is going to be really good. And it was. But yeah, I can't follow up with Addendum with like a lackluster video for Clappers.
It's anything like, here I am. This is yo, because that song is fire. I was like, ooh, when you sent that one, I was like, okay, all right, you got a new joint, send it to me. I listened to it a couple of times in the car. I'm just like, yo, this joint right here, I can't swear, but this joint is legit.
I was afraid to send it to you.
Huh?
I was afraid to send it to you.
Yeah, I'm about to make you change your profile pic.
I was afraid to send it because I was just like, oh God. This is completely different. He's gonna be like, what are you doing?
I was like, is she talking about what? Then I'm like, okay, forget this is Taija. Forget the music is dope. It's dope.
Thank you.
No, I don't really want to see a video.
I know.
It's different when it's people you don't know. And
yeah.
It's so far where you never meet them anyways. But when it's somebody you know, it's kind of like watching my little sister dancing. Like, no.
Right. Exactly. No, like, go put some clothes on, you know.
Put some clothes on. Yeah. No.
That.
Like, I mean,
yeah.
I love women, and be very clear. No. There's a. He won't mind.
Yeah, it was tough because I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to send this to D, and I really have no idea how he's gonna take this song.
Listen,
but yeah,
the song is really fire. I'm really digging it. I see Malay just kicked in. She had her feature for Speak Eat.
Oh, so that's thing before you come, right?
I did, but I have to keep going back.
They don't even know they're live right now. Give me a second, Tage. So I want to play clappers, but before I play clappers, I gotta play couture.
Couture.
Listen, I'm that dude.
Golly.
I see designer issues. I say everybody's name wrong. Like, yeah.
Plus the horse
Give me that
divorce.
Japag stuff,
Filet. Can I get some filet mignon?
All right, man, leave me alone. She said, but the way she played it off, she said,
Because she's nice.
couture.
I ain't nice.
She said, couture?
Couture.
Hey, yeah, that's what I said, right?
You said gutter.
Tell you what, I'm gonna stop talking about it and let's get it on. Shout out to my girl MVS Malay. Can you hear me?
Hey.
You up in there? Okay, let me turn her mic on. She can't hear nothing. What's up, Malay?
What up?
What's up? We finishing up an interview with Taija New. Give us a few, then we'll get right to you. Who you got with you?
This is Belle.
Hey, Belle.
She's the feature. What up?
Hey.
Here we go. Here it is, y'all. Introduce the song, Tage.
This is
Couture.
Couture.
Y'all, let's get it. This is 90.7 WTCC FM broadcasting live. Got my girl Taija New in the studio. We got MBS Malay from Speak and Eat in the studio. Then I got my cousin all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, Miss Claudia Moss in the studio. So let's get it. Here it is.
Honey, as we roll out, lean that seat back, turn me up, and vibe to the message given, man. Listen, the hustle's been real, and it's keep it 100. As we roll out, lean that seat back, turn me up, and vibe to the message given, man. Listen, the hustle's been real, and there's two sides to every story. How do you sell yours? Easy. We told you. We cut from a different cloth. Told you we got that custom made. As we roll out, lean that seat back, turn me up, and vibe to the message given, man. Listen, the hustle's been real, and there's two sides to every story. How do you sell yours? Easy. We told you from the get-go. We cut from a different cloth. Told you we got that custom made couture flow. So if you knew like Taija knew, then you crown the king. As you see every page written, now listen.
I reckon I'm a burst for ya. I can sense an amateur, your nerves are shot. She not like me, never will be. I'm always the real me, no Ashanti. I mean, but really, have you seen or felt a woman like this? Tell me, have you spoken out of truth and not bliss? Or with intelligence that clearly outshines her wrist? She open for sex, you shut it down because my kiss is on your list. And tell me, have you taken it slow? Yo, I'm feeling you, but you be playing, I don't know. I got it all cerebral with ego to match his body goals. I am your equal, you say you need me, I got you though. I don't compete, so you better not sleep, or you might lose me to a nigga named Pete. And trust ain't nothing lacking about Pete. You can give me what I want, but can you give me what I need? What you say you're feeling me? I can't lie, I gotta keep it real, baby. Forget the chain, the money and the fame. I'ma put you on the game, yeah. You can put a price tag on this woman. No, my work can be counted, and I'm yours. I'm what you're looking for. I fit the bill, I'm so woman I am. I don't argue over text, I'm a call. I don't click till the issue is resolved. Pull up on my man before I pull up to the mall. Pulling on the sheets, he rockets a waterfall. And I got my own, so you ain't gotta write a check. But I'll let you take the lead if you wanna show respect. Security means that much more to me. If you question my loyalty, you'll be aboard of me. Type of woman I am. I'ma take your word at face value. I'ma trust you know what you really have. Do whatever to make you happy. But if you steal mine, in return I'll turn your half to a half. I don't compete, so you better not sleep, or you might lose me to a nigga named Cleve. And trust ain't nothing lacking about Cleve. You can give me what I want, but can you give me what I need? What you say you're feeling me? I can't lie, I gotta keep it real, baby. Forget the chain, the money and the fame. I'ma put you on the game, yeah. You can put a price tag on this woman. No, my work can be counted, and I'm yours. I'm what you're looking for. I fit the bill, I'm so couture. Come on. I'm so couture. Come on.
All right, y'all. I'm going with Taija New. Couture.
And shout out to DJ Juice for doing an intro on that. He's done an intro on a few of my songs. And so I really, really appreciate him, you know, writing stuff, because it's not his thing to be like writing stuff down in the studio.
It was dope. I had to play the intro a couple times. Listen to my dude. Matter of fact, while I'm listening to it, Juice called me to ask me a question about a Langston Hughes poem. Out there. That's my little bro, little tall ass bro. Did I say that? And then we got clappers. You want to get down to clappers? Let's get it. Now I'm gonna tell everybody how they can follow you, how they can keep up with everything that you're doing, where they can buy your music. Give me all that.
Yes. So you can follow me at Taija New. Again, that is T as in Thomas, AIJANEW. Anywhere. Anywhere that you got a Snapchat, I got that. I don't be on there much, but I got that. You got a TikTok, you got Facebook, you got an Instagram. Follow me at Taija New or go on www.taijanew.com. I'm constantly updating my website with all the show dates and everything like that. And I just want to let everybody know that I am going to be at Six Flags New England.
What?
Yes, on the 18th. And I will be there for Six Flags Pride. I will also be in New Haven on Friday, the 17th, for New Haven Pride. So make sure that you all check me out. Come see the kid. I love to like vibe with people. I just had my first show back in person, which was insane. With Black and Brown Wall Street, with Tiffany Alicia, Mike Torch, and Isan, and they did an amazing job. And you know, follow me, I follow back. And without further ado, this is my new single, Clappers. I hope you all like it.
I got that one right. Jesus, Lord help me. Let's get it. Brand new music, y'all.
I'm gonna get my toes, son. You know what I'm saying? So I can have my pretty feet out. Pretty feet, gang. Gang, gang, gang. I'm gonna get my toes, son. You know what I'm saying? So I can have my pretty feet out. Pretty feet, gang. Gang, gang, gang. And let me hop on Shein and see what these bathing suit thongs talking about. Shout out to Shein. Uh-oh, she's a problem. Pull the clappers out. In a thong, in Miami. I'm a vibe on the back of his bike in a wet tank top, screaming, bitch, we outside. Thick thighs, real nice. Yeah, he wanna take this flight. I'm a vibe on the back of his bike in a wet tank top, screaming, bitch, we outside. I got ass. Yeah, I got the thighs to match. Yep, I'm bad. Bottles on my own tab. And my braids is not list. And me on the not list. My whole team is upgrades. We don't hang with lames. Miami-Dade days. Yep, I caught them in the days. If you a go-getter, shawty, you could swing my way. I'm killing it in pops. I said don't be no chomp. Boy, come and get what you want. Just let the bass bump. I only dance with him blind. Pull the clappers out. In a thong. In Miami. I'm a vibe on the back of his bike in a wet tank top, screaming, bitch, we outside. Thick thighs, real nice. Yeah, he wanna take this flight. I'm a vibe on the back of his bike in a wet tank top, screaming, bitch, we outside. I do this for the culture while she do it for a mention. Yeah, I'm pretty, but they pull up for these bars, so there's a difference. Bitch, I do with Biggie Big, set the party with no bullshit. If there's a pop, you know I'm shitting. She ain't got a pot to piss in. Bessie, please don't sneaky dissing. It's a pathetic attempt. Trust me and take my advice, cause I'm really, really right. And I really, really right. And I willy-nilly murk. When you really come to perks, they turn up without the perks, the couple berserk. Skirt, skirt. Clap for the clappers out. In a thong. In Miami. I'm a vibe on the back of his bike in a wet tank top, screaming, bitch, we outside. Thick thighs, real nice. Yeah, he wanna take this flight. I'm a vibe on the back of his bike in a wet tank top, screaming, bitch, we outside. Now who you kissing? Who you wanna be missing? Dipping on that KT and leaving bitches in the distance. Now who you kissing? Who you wanna be missing? Dipping on that KT and leaving bitches in the distance. Now who you kissing? Who you wanna be missing? Dipping on that KT and leaving bitches in the distance. Now who you kissing? Who you wanna be missing? Dipping on that KT and leaving bitches in the distance. Clap for the clappers out. In a thong. In Miami. I'm a vibe on the back of his bike in a wet tank top, screaming, bitch, we outside. Thick eyes real nice. Yeah, he wanna take this flight. I'm a vibe on the back of his bike in a wet tank top screaming, bitch, we outside.
Yeah. That's fly. That's fly. 90.7 WTCC FM. That's my homegirl. That is Taija New. And that joint right there is all everything. Yo, that bad was bad energy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm digging it. So tell everybody one more time. I want to make sure everybody can follow you. We're broadcasting live. 90.7 WTCC FM. We in here. Tell them.
So here we go. My name is Taija New. That is T as in Thomas, AIJANEW. And you can follow me anywhere at Taija New. I follow back. And again, you can find me. You could literally Google me. You could literally Google me and find a lot of stuff there. I Google myself like maybe every month just to see what the heck is out there.
Right.
But yes, you can find me on www.taijanew.com. I'm always updating it. Become a part of the Nubian team and the Nubian kingdom because you are very welcome. We want you. Come on, come on.
I'm part of the Nubian kingdom and make sure people know. Yo, that's what's up. Yo, your music is fly. You fly. I'm telling you right now.
Thank you.
Career is, listen, I'm proud of you. Just keep
Thank you so much.
Everything you're doing. Too proud. So I'm gonna need that drop from Taija New. Like, yo, this is Taija New, and I'll be rocking with 90.7 WTCC Monday Night Live. Cool?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, I'll be looking for that. All right,
I got you covered.
We appreciate you and thank you so much. So we got to get you back here in about 2 months. Cause I know you're gonna have a new joint dropping by then.
Yeah.
Deal?
Just wait on it.
I'll wait on it. Impatiently, though. Impatiently waiting. All right, Tage, we gonna holler at you.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone, and good night.
All right, y'all. This is 90.7 WTCC FM. Let's see. We're gonna move over to Speak and Eat Open Mic. What's up, Malay?
What up?
What's up? What's up? Tell me what's happening. What's going on? Y'all live down there. I want to switch places with you.
Listen, you know I'm gonna give you a nice little view out here at the end of something.
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to, I'm getting old. I need to see these things, man.
I'm telling you. For
So
real.
tell us again, who you got with you? Is this our feature act for the night?
I'm gonna let her tell you about herself.
My
All
name
right,
is
go
Beth.
for it.
I was born in North Carolina, Chapel Hill, but I live in Plainville, Connecticut as of now. So yeah, I'm a local artist. I just started last year, which is crazy. A year's already passed since I started performing, but I'm still so new, learning new things, and I've met so many amazing people, and I'm so blessed and grateful. So thank you for having me.
More than welcome. I used to play ball down in Plainville. I'm from Connecticut too. We used to go down there and hit the courts down there. That's what's up. So do me a favor though. Tell everybody your name one more again.
My name is Belle, Belle. Not like you ring my bell, but like Belle, like the Disney princess.
Like a Southern Belle.
Southern Belle. There we go.
Okay, I'm with you. Do me one favor. Don't ever call yourself a local artist again. Cool?
You're right.
Say that.
You absolutely right. You absolutely
Say that.
You're already 45 minutes away from home, so you're spreading your wings. You're just an artist. You're doing your thing, and that's what's really good. So tell me about yourself, man. Tell me what you do. Do you sing, rap, tap dance? What you do?
So actually, I do quite a bit. I sing. My main thing is singing. I rap a little bit. I dance. I act. I play instruments. I'm pretty busy. I'm also. One more time.
How many instruments?
Just 2, piano and violin. 10 years. I'm going on 11.
Word.
I don't know why she didn't bring that violin today.
No, I haven't.
Yo, Malay, you know we put everybody in the spot. She said she sings, so drop a verse.
She gone.
Yeah, I'm also a full-time student with 3 jobs as we speak. So I'm busy, definitely busy, but good busy though. Good busy.
3 jobs.
3. And a full-time student.
3 jobs, full-time students, and a full-time performer.
Yes, sir.
Well, damn. What to say?
Wow.
I know people crazy.
More power to you.
I'm still gonna get my shit, you know.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
that's
what's up? Yeah, I heard that. You gotta have DJ, you gotta have KLS calling me up like, did she curse? She cursed.
I'll blame it all on you too.
Got the disclaimer.
Yeah. So sing something for us. Tell me what you're gonna do on stage.
What you gonna do?
Most of the songs I'm gonna be doing is from my new album. Actually, it released in January, called New Beginnings. I made sure I talked to my producer, make sure there was no auto tune, only on one part because it's kind of like robotic, cool thing we did with this song. But other than that, there's no auto tune, completely raw and layers, and that's it. Because I want to be able to 5 years, 3 years, even a year from now, look back on it and see my progress. You know?
Yeah. Okay. I still want to see what you sound like, though. I want to hear you sing.
Right. You completely went around that. All right. Hey.
Let's see.
Good try, though. Kudos.
All right. One of the songs I'll be singing today is "Wanted You," which is actually an unreleased single of mine.
I promise we won't play it on the air until you release it.
No problem. No problem. Is it okay if I wanted to? Right now, we don't gotta rush nothing. Ooh, is it okay if I wanted to? Right now, we don't gotta say nothing. Ooh. It's the little hook.
She just teased you.
Just
Damn.
a teaser, just a teaser.
It's a
I ain't got the
teaser.
wine to drink, and you doing that?
I'm gonna have her send you a couple songs.
Yes, definitely.
Please do. I like what I heard. Malay, you have to get some footage, tape while she's singing, and then just send it right down to me so we can play it right on the air live. Cool?
Oh, thank you.
I sure will. Or I'll just stay in the room on the side and then you'll just see when it happens.
That's dope. We're gonna do that. So I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all do. Malay, you know I miss you. I'd rather have you than
That's not nice. No, that is not nice. That is not nice. Take it back.
I can't have red
That's
flag
me.
conversations with him.
That's exactly why you're a red flag walking. That's mean.
You a red flag walking, man. Look at
talking
this.
to you, bro.
Oh, you was
I'm
talking to
not
me?
a red flag walking. I got on bright colors today. Thank you.
Looking fabulous. Just fabulous.
Always looking fabulous.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Girl.
Well, so I'm gonna, I guess I'll just like inbox you or something when we about to get started with her. Well, actually, we're about to get started right now.
Okay.
So, you'll just see. You'll just see.
I'll see. And I'm gonna throw it on from time to time. Love ya.
Okay.
Do that thing.
All right.
This is 90.7 WTCC FM. My name is D.Moss. I'm on my man Rob Jones. That was my
Let's go out
home
there.
girl, MBS Malay.
All right, we gotta see who's first.
We got
Yes.
them all the way down from Georgia. And I think she's with us. We're gonna add her to the stream. Let's see where she at. Claudia Moss.
Can you see me?
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Okay, let me see. No. It's my screen says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you.
Is there a camera on? Did she click?
So let me check to see what's going.
Can you see yourself in your camera?
No, I can see. Let's see. Remove from stream. Edit name. Edit audio avatar. Stop mic and cam. No, I don't want that. Okay, let me see if I click on my name. It says display name, save. Okay, so we got that saved. And let's see.
Look down the bottom. At the bottom of the screen, it should say mute, stop cam, cam/mic, share, invite, leave studio.
Right.
Does it say stop cam or start cam?
It says cam/mic.
Nope. To one to the left should say start cam or stop cam.
It says stop cam.
All right, you might have to go out, refresh, and then come back in because we cannot see you. It's like pitch black.
Okay. I'm going out.
Okay.
All right.
This is 90.7 WTCC FM. There's a lot happening tonight. We interview my girl, Taija New, MBS Malay, my permanent co-host. She's hosting, if anybody on Facebook Live can see, she's hosting over at Speaking Neat down in Chicopee. And that's live. You can see it over in the corner. They about to do the thing. That stage is crazy. So I'm on Rob Jones. Shout out to my cousin out there. What's up, Athera? I always throw an L in your name. I don't know why. She down in Florida. That's what's happening. So Rob, while we waiting for Miss Claudia to get the camera right, give me some updates. What's going on in the wonderful world of politics and social justice?
Well, I was reading an article recently. You know the African Union, right?
Oh yeah.
You know Israel's been clamoring to join the African Union,
right?
And they got observer status within the union, which to me is crazy because you have a lot of Black Jews in Israel that are either in the process of getting kicked out, or got kicked out. So why would you, if you got a country treating your people like that, why would you invite them to the table?
Well, you really wouldn't. They only want a part of the whole Africa thing like the rest of the world because everybody wants access. 34 to 36% of the world's remaining natural resources are on the continent of Africa. So, of course, everybody wants in. Israel's looking at expansion just like almost every other country is looking to expand. Every other country in the Western world is looking to expand onto the continent as well. So,
not just the Western world, China's been making huge inroads.
Right.
On
time. How y'all feeling? That's what's up. I want to see how the participation is in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
making huge inroads on there, building up infrastructure, creating loans, and the way they structure their loans is if you don't make a payment or if you can't pay,
then they take over. They
take over the property that they're
right.
So
it's absolutely insane. So I just don't hope that a lot of those countries over on the continent hope they get it right. They need to police their lands, their resources the same way every other country does. So I don't trust anything that the country you mentioned first, anything that they want to bring to the table. I got a problem with that.
Yeah. And then I don't know about you, but I'm still getting inboxes on the
anything. It says you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you.
All right. Claudia, we can hear you clearly.
I can, but I refuse to be defeated. Let's see. I am. My screen says start cam, and that is in red with a slash through. There's a slash through the cam, but I am not.
Are you on let me ask you a question. Are you on a computer or are you using your phone?
I am on a computer.
Okay. Check the plug to your camera. Your camera does it say your camera is plugged in?
Oh, let me see. Where do I find that?
Oh, do you have is your camera attached to your computer or no? Is it integrated into the computer or do you have a separate webcam?
No, it's integrated. It should be integrated.
All right. Do you have the slot? Sometimes the slot's closed on the integrated camera. You got to move that to the right.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I see F8, and it's a camera with a slash through it. So I pressed it.
Click cam/mic.
Okay.
And for everybody in Radio Land, my name is D.Moss. I'm on my man Rob Jones. We are broadcasting live via remote from 90.7 WTCC, the campus of Springfield Technical Community College. We are on with Claudia Moss, a.k.a. the Siren. And she is getting her camera right. We have to bear with us. Just a few slight technical difficulties. All right. So here we go. You click Cam/Mike, correct?
Correct. Okay. It says project PC only, duplicate, extend, second screen only, connect to a. Let me see. Okay, maybe I should say duplicate.
Right.
Okay.
You on a laptop or a PC?
I am on a PC.
Okay.
Should I go to the MacBook?
Yeah, but you have a webcam.
I do.
Don't have integrated. You have a webcam?
Yeah, this computer has a camera. It says right here, camera. And I'm
settings. It says when you click Cam/Mike, it should say general camera audio green screen guest.
I saw that.
Okay, go back to that and click camera.
Camera is already clicked, and
down underneath your picture, can you see yourself in the picture when you?
No.
Right,
I
the box that should be blank on yours, it should say camera.
Okay.
Okay. You can select your camera.
Okay. Underneath that block, it says integrated camera.
Yeah, click on that.
Boom. Okay.
All right. We still can't see you.
All right.
It's can't see you.
Okay. Now, and it says show advanced options, and it says high definition, standard definition, and low definition.
Don't worry about that part. Do you see yourself when you clicked integrated camera? Did you see yourself?
No.
All right. Go back up to camera. Keep clicking any option you have to see if you can see yourself.
Okay. Audio, echo cancellation, automatically adjust mic volume, green screen.
Underneath the block where your picture should be, it should have it should say, like mine says Pro Stream Webcam or Logic Capture. So either those are my two options.
Okay. Okay. Underneath my camera, all it says is camera, integrated camera.
Okay, try camera.
Well, camera is.
It offers that one option.
It's only one option.
You know what? It's all good. We can hear you anyway. So next time,
you know what? I am going to go on my. Let me see if I can hit my cell phone and pull up Facebook. Let's see. Okay. FACEBOOK.com. And I am not going to miss this opportunity. Let's see.
Whatever you say, don't sound out your password.
I know.
Thank you for the reminder.
Shout out to my homegirl, Brenda Gaines. What's happening, Brenda? Hope all is well. Judy Owens Holmes. Shout out to you, my league. Shout out to you. For all the folks listening on 90.7 through terrestrial radio, want to say what's happening. Much power, much peace, much love to you. So we're about to get this interview started shortly, as soon as she gets set up, and we're gonna be good. Like easy like a Sunday morning. There it is. All right. So while we're waiting on her, let's go over and see what's happening. Oh, can't do that because they just logged off. I was about to get the live joint off. Yeah.
Why did they log off?
I don't know. So I want to shout out my man Spanky Blake for the shirt. Became tearless 1619 to 2021. Said we've shed enough tears. He put this whole line out with his two sons. Said he shed enough tears. It's time for us to stop crying, start working, and getting our hands dirty. So that's what's up. So what else is going on? Give me something else. What else?
I want to give a shout out to G for G Thang Barbershop in Hartford.
Okay.
He has a family farm in Arizona, and he texted me last night and said that he's selling watermelon with seeds. Natural watermelon, the way it's supposed to be, not the seedless.
The organic joints, the
real watermelon.
Yeah.
I mean, you
dirt grown, not factory, dirt grown.
Yeah. You can't even go in the Whole Foods and find watermelon.
So that's down in Hartford?
Yeah, it's down in Hartford. And shout out to my boy George Mack, the vicious vegan. We don't like you, but what's up? Yeah. So what I was saying is my inbox is still blowing up on the debacle over at the Springfield Indie Soul Festival with the Springfield Police. Have you been hearing anything about that?
What happened?
So we were having a festival,
Okay.
for the 13th time in Springfield. Everybody in Springfield knows about the Springfield Indie Soul Festival. We probably had about 300-400 people in attendance. And never had an issue. We had the brothers from the Nation of Islam. They always provided security with professionalism and politeness. I mean, what you come to expect from brothers from the mosque. And around 7:40, a bunch of cop cars came flying down with their lights, sirens blaring, lights flashing. First, they said we had no business being on the property.
Right.
Then they said we didn't know about this.
Okay.
And then they said, well, your permit says you're here till 8 o'clock. And then
but baby, you gotta be real. Shining you live for the thrill. Look what I got for you. Present you can't refuse. You already know it's true. Just say what you're gonna do. Let's get to better. You know it's fantastic. Let's make it too dramatic. Tell it to a bad bitch. I know that you're creative. But don't be that creative.
All right. So you asked them. So talk about this.
so I asked the officer, I said, well, which is it? Are we not allowed to be here, or the permit says at 8? Because you can't have it both ways. And then they said, well, we're going to start towing cars. And then that's when all hell broke loose, because a particular officer just started yelling and screaming and saying that they're going to tow cars. Everyone needs to get out. Very belligerent, very, 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 very aggressive. Then she jumped in a cruiser and flew around, went from West Columbus Boulevard to East to go back under the bridge where the two intersect with State Street, and was on the loudspeaker screaming, we're going to tow cars, move your cars, we're going to start towing cars. It was a mess.
I can only imagine. And now you went to the meeting with the mayor. What exactly did they say about that? Oh, hold on. I think we got it. I think we got it.
Okay. Listen, I said, listen, I never give up, okay? I never give up. Hey, everybody,
And I
how
wrote
you
your
doing?
password down too, so I'm
Okay, let me turn my volume up.
Welcome. All right.
Thank you.
All right. So welcome to Monday Night Live on 90.7. That's my co-host for the evening, my man, Mr. Rob Jones.
Greetings.
So for all of our listeners, thank you for your patience. We are on with Claudia Moss, a.k.a. the Siren. Yes, she is indeed related. She is one of my favoritist. Yes, I said favoritist. She's an English professor. Favoritist cousins in the whole world. So, but more important than that, she is a phenomenal writer. She is the author of a number of books, novels, the whole nine. She is a poet. She just added recording artist to her resume. She is a vlogger, a blogger. She is anything and everything she wants to be, period. But I'm going to be quiet and let her talk about it. Good evening. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. I am ecstatic to finally be on. I saw your earlier guests. They are absolutely beautiful and so talented. I just feel like I'm in such blessed company. You know, I had to get on tonight.
Well, we glad you are. So tell everybody, I gave a snapshot. Tell everybody who you are and what you do. Let's bring them into Claudia's world.
Well, in Claudia's world, it's all about creativity. It's all about reaching the next level of who Claudia is and getting to that stage where you level up all the time, because nothing is just a stage for you to stay on. My stages keep floating and levitating upwards. So I find myself in this position, in that position. I embrace something new, even if it's thematic, something new, even if it's something new, the way I film something on YouTube. I am just ever ready for the blessing of what am I going to do next. So I am a long time ever and ever writer. I have always loved the beauty and power of the spoken and written word. The word can be used to call love and bring it to you. It can be used as a sword to create a war, and it can be used as a weapon. But I ever aim to use my words in love and peace and gentleness and building a bridge from me to another soul. So, therefore, when I write fiction and poetry, love is ever at the foundation.
Right.
Ever and always. And I just love the way words taste on my tongue. I love learning new words and experimenting with them. I love reading other writers and throwing out a net to discern what type of words they use. Like my favorite writer of all time is Toni Morrison. I love Toni Morrison. I can just sit in her words and imbibe their power for days and days and days. And another writer that does me like that, that puts me in the zone, that puts me in a place of the hum, as Shonda Rhimes says when she's welding words and putting it together for her shows on television. She says, I'm in the hum and I don't want anybody to take me out of it until I'm ready to leave. I feel the same way when I'm in the zone. Do not call me. Do not tell me anything amazing that has happened to you, because I am in a sacred place. And a writer that does that for me also is James Baldwin. And another writer that does that for me.
That's my guy.
Yes, Langston Hughes.
Yes.
Those three.
Saying that in my head. I was saying that in my head.
Yes, they are my powerhouse cornerstones to the power of the word. Toni Morrison, James Baldwin, and Langston Hughes. Now, Langston Hughes has just simply made me fall in love with him in such a way that when I was teaching him, I felt like I could just bring him back to life, right, because he was gone. But I just felt like just teaching the children how to wade into his work and appreciate the way he used words to create humor, to bridge the gap between races. And if you can prove that you can make a person laugh and they can share something with you, you can pull them to you to see and experience what you're going through in life. Now, right, James Baldwin did it in a different way. James Baldwin used the might of intellect, and his thinking to make you stop and see his position in life. When he finished with you in stories, in novels, you knew what it meant to be a Black man, to be a Black person in a society that was ever trying to put its foot on your neck.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He was the one who took a paintbrush and painted what it felt like to be enraged, to be ever angry about what is going on, and not be quiet about it, and not sweep it and sugarcoat it gently and lightly, like you're putting some type of sugar coating on something. No. Baldwin, he may have been short, but when he stood up, his words were sky high, and he made you bow.
Yeah.
to his verbal might.
He did.
But Langston Hughes made me pick up my pen and create a character who was much like his character, Jesse B. Simple. Do you know Jesse B. Simple?
I've read Jesse B. Simple.
Yes. Hold on a moment. Okay. Langston Hughes. Hello. Langston Hughes made me create 3 volumes of a character named Wanda B. Wonders because I loved Jesse B. Simple. Because his whole purport was just be simple. Just be simple. Articulate what you want to say to the world. And if you can say it with humor, that's a plus. But my character, and I put myself like Oprah Winfrey on the covers. I said, if Oprah can put herself on O Magazine,
then why can't you?
Claudia can put herself on Wanda. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I did with these 3 volumes was I created Wanda B. Wonders, and just like Langston Hughes's character, Jesse B. Simple, she sat in an establishment and conversed with someone else. So she shared her feelings about everything in 2 colors, just like Langston Hughes with Jesse B. Simple. Jesse B. Simple spoke with an academician whose name was Mr. Boyd. And he spoke with him in a bar in Harlem. And it was ecstatically humorous, the way he sat there and explained what it was like to be a Black man in this society. And his colors were ever and always black and white. Now, and he did it in snippets of little short pieces and in collections. And I said, oh my goodness, what if there was a female counterpart, contemporary to Jesse? And Wanda B., where am I going to put her? I don't frequent bars, but where can I put her? And I put her in a beauty salon. And I gave her the character Miss Lady to talk to. And Miss Lady is the proprietress of the Supreme Dream, the name of the beauty salon. And in it would come Wanda B. Wonders. And her name is equivalent of Jesse B. Simple, not in the sense that just be simple, but Wanda B's name is, I be wondering about this, and this, and black and white. Wow. Thus her name, Wanda B. Wonders, because she wonders about everything.
Wow.
That's just one of my creative irons in the fire.
I'm digging it.
Thank you.
Look what that inspiration just brought you, you know?
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
So that's Wanda B. Wonders. Woo, you can make me want to finish the interview and go ahead and pick up the book and start reading. I'm like, well, let me see what Wanda B. talking about.
Wanda talks about the Black president. When Barack won the presidency, Wanda B. went in that salon and lit it up. Wanda B. talks about Octomom. Remember the white woman who had all the babies?
Yeah, had the 8 kids.
Wanda was like, if a Black woman had all those babies and wanted people to take care of them and just, do things the way this woman did it, she said they would just tell her where to go and how quickly to get there. Wanda sees the irony in the way the 2 races are treated.
Right. Oh, that's dope.
She does it with humor.
And I'm trying to figure out why I don't have that on my shelf right now. I'm just saying.
But I will send it to you as a gift. All 3.
No, I know how to get to Amazon. And that's my own fault. That's what you should have said. Well, Amazon, they keep it on the shelf at all times.
Yes, they do.
So, listen, folks. She has listen, her bookshelf is, she has Dolly, Memoirs of a High School Graduate. If You Love Me, Come. It's a novel. the Wanda B. Wonder series. And he goes, Wanda B. Wonder speaks her mind.
Yes.
Wanda B. takes the cake. Wanda B. sings the bailout blues.
Yes.
Then she has a book of poetry. It's called, I have that upstairs.
Yes. Soft Tsunami. Yes.
Wow.
Soft.
Tsunami is never soft.
Yo, your wordplay is crazy.
Thank
Soft
you.
Tsunami.
You're welcome.
Soft Tsunami.
I might have to steal that for a poem.
Oh, please do, you know, because the tsunami comes in with vengeance and rage, and it comes in walls of water 30 feet high. It is undeniable, undroppable, unstoppable, untoppable.
Someone asks Ray Shanae, is she going to do a spoken word piece?
Oh my gosh. Hello, Ray Shanae. I love that name.
Go ahead.
I tell you what, Ray Shanae.
Hold up, because let me just read off your list there, because I want to hear you spit a piece too.
Oh my goodness.
My work is published in First Bloom, Stories of Blossoming Black Lesbian Love. Purple Panties. I'm still in that. Dope piece for Poetry Undressed for that. Purple Panties. Okay, I'm going to be appropriate. Here we go. Purple Panties, a collection of lesbian stories from the industry's top erotic writers, one of which is Miss Claudia Moss. Les Talk, a collection of Black lesbian short fiction. Solace, writing refuge in LGBTQ women of color. The Hoot and Holler of the Owls, an anthology of writers from Hurston Wright Writers Week in D.C.
Yes.
What's that, Giatech?
Oh, let me see.
Giettic?
Oh, that's Giatic. That's a book I did with a friend.
Yeah, I would never pronounce that word right. I'm gonna let you know right now, because
well, she coined the word, so I wouldn't have pronounced it either.
Giatic was.
Man, the way you read it,
I was like,
golly.
I actually graduated from high school, people.
It was like goony goo goo.
Erotic poems, kinky short stories. Ooh, oh, well, all right. We gotta bring y'all up for poetry on the press.
Okay.
Here we go. Let me put this.
Let me just say that I think it is powerful for anyone to write erotica, and in particular for women, since so many of us are raised to be quiet and do not speak like that and don't talk like that, and it just shows a person taking rights to their own erotic lives, their own sensual lives, and being whoever they want to be. And there's a beauty in that. So I've always written about love, yes, and erotica also. Yes.
Well, don't feel bad, because growing up in old-fashioned Pentecostal households, you knew my mama. Listen. Look. All right, Ma, I won't say it out loud, but I sure enough put it on paper. Yeah.
Wait, now, Aunt Judy would be like, oh, no, girl, you're not going to do that, are you?
Oh, Lord.
You're not going to do that. Ooh. But
this is a good segue. Why don't you go ahead and drop one of the pieces for us?
Okay. This piece is old, and it tends to be very popular. My little cousin was like, I want you to put this on Instagram, but I want to put it on my coming EP. So where did you go? Did you?
I'm here. I'm listening. I just need you to full screen.
Okay, I can't see you. So I want to spit this one. But it's coming out of this book. So, and since I hadn't spit in a long time, I'm going with it like this. Okay. And this one is, Adri wanted this one. I want to be your recipe. I want to be your recipe whenever you cook it. When you gather flour, eggs, and butter, milk, oil, and baking soda to stir into batter, I can be the sugar to make your batter matter. I want to be your recipe when you stir fry. See, I'll be the onions to make you cry. Then you can caramelize me to add the sweet and sour to your veggie melody. I say I want to be your recipe when you bake your dinner bread. I'll be so still you can mold me, knead me, and jelly roll me into something delicious enough to take to bed. I think I want to be your recipe when you slice apples for your pie. I'll be the spice to lay across the top. I'll be the oozing hot, bubbly brown syrup. I'll even be the Cool Whip dollop to make your taste buds holler. I'll be your recipe when you're blue and tired of low-fat dishes.
Damn.
I'll be your skillet of feel-good wishes. Full of fat and carbohydrates, I'll have you zoning faster than your brain's release of serotonin. You see, I think I want to be your recipe when you spread your pizza dough. You can toss me up and twirl me, make me dizzy, say, I can't take anymore. But I'll wait patiently for your pepperoni and cheese and cover you in my spicy sauce. Make you whisper, please. I want to be your recipe when you boil your collards. I'll be your ham bone, my flavor creeping through your pot. Make you leave canned greens alone, 'cause I'll straight terrorize your cornbread and make your lips my own. I want to be your recipe when you grill your steak. I'll be your tenderizer, make you shiver and shake. Shout, sizzle, and sputter, rhyme and sign 1,000 ways. I could be your lover. Cook me into your soul's recipe.
Your words have such an explicit, vivid illustration. It's like, I mean, you can see it. You can see the images unraveling in your brain as you're reading that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I never look at cornbread and steak again.
Yeah.
They go that cornbread and steak. Yeah. Grandma could bring back the biscuits. I'm gonna be like, nothing about the biscuits in her poem, okay?
I love her biscuits. Oh my God.
We say, Rob,
you hold the cornbread like this.
Hold it like this.
And then you do this. And then you do this. Smell your fingers.
Oh my God. Thank you, Taija.
I'm like, well, damn.
Oh my God.
Oh, Lord.
There's watching like this.
Lord of mercy.
Make Sarah say something.
Yo, she said you are absolutely amazing. Yo, you are really, 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 really dope. Matter of fact, I gotta play something.
Okay.
Here we go. Brand new music by Claudia, aka the Siren. It's called We Can Fit. 90.7 WTCC FM. New music. Check it out.
Hey, you, the one sweeter than this chocolate wine with a smile so divine. Ever since I've been here, I've been checking for you. Think I want to be near you, like color on your pretty skin. Yes, I'm looking for a way in to your river. I want our souls, which already know, to run deep like Hughes's rivers. See, I've been thinking I'd love to be your head of security. You could be my lady for infinity. That's right. I want to bring you with me before the sun sets. I've been checking for you, milady, seeing you around in these streets and in sundry places uptown. I want us to be down past sheets and entanglements and situationships. Give us forever. Never to be apart, our souls wed, led by a grace others may never see. 'Cause you be made just for me and me for you for eternity. Come here. Did I tell you? I love the way you talk, the glide in your stride when you walked into the room, my heart on boom. Why is your stride so fire? I can't deny you. Your self-respect be undeniable. I see it ain't easy for the others to try you. So, look, I just want to know, can you meet me at the door? Please don't leave without saying goodbye. Go on and bless me with your number. You leave and I'll be a canoe without an oar, my heart naked at the door. Say whatever, just don't say no. Don't want to be bereft, nowhere to go. Nobody else here can make my skin do the things it does when you stand right here by my side. I need you. Want to make you the stars in my midnight skies. I could be your Zena, 'cause I already know what your soul holds. Why? Why? 'Cause I've been checking for you, only you. I think we can be more, be our own folklore. Mami, mi amorcita, mi pasión, la música en mi corazón. I say we can fit. I say for me, you can be all the flavors of it. Whatever you want it to be. Our favorite ice cream, the taste of a fresh Georgia peach, the sizzling colors in a late southern scene. Say, goddess, my black Aphrodite, they can't buy you, and I wouldn't even want to try it. All I want to do is set fire to your soul passionately. I want to grow old beside you, bride you, have you beside me on the front porch of our country manor, our estate. Don't let me be too late. Don't let me be too late. Don't let me be too late. Yeah. Don't let me be too late.
Yo, that right there.
That was dope.
That right there.
That was dope.
That's a whole vibe right there. Yeah, that's a whole vibe. The way you dance with that rhythm, you and that bass line was like cha-cha-chaing it up the whole joint, man. That was woof.
Thank you. Thank you. I just love the synergy of the way it all came together with you, Malay, and myself. It was amazing. And Malay is so multi-talented, so beautiful.
She's a monster. Wow. She's a real monster.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Y'all tore that joint up. It was just like, yo, y'all tore that joint up.
Thank you. You know, for me, it stemmed out of a place as far as the words of one not wanting to be too late in one's life to know a deep connection. Yeah.
And nobody wants to be Erykah Badu talking about next lifetime.
Right.
That next lifetime got to go. No, right now, not next lifetime.
Not next lifetime. I love that you said that. That's right. I want to know. I love that song. I want to know what love is. and I want you to show me. That's so important this lifetime.
Yo, who sings
You
that?
from
Is
New
that
Hampshire.
that's,
Who said
that's
that?
Chicago?
I want to know what love is.
Chicago?
I think you're right. I think you're right. Chicago.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's Chicago.
I think you're right.
He's from Nashville, New Hampshire. He knows the names of all those groups.
Uh-oh, he knows. But I like that you all know music that well. I really love that. I love that.
That's what's up. So let me ask you this. What's next for Claudia Moss? You've done it all. I mean, in terms of your writing, you've written just about everything. I love the letters that we've been printing in the Metro Record newspaper.
Thank you.
Again, I keep telling you, just the whole style of period writing is just, it's different. Not a lot of people can actually capture that.
Thank you.
So that's just really, really, really dope.
Thank you so much. I loved writing that piece because it was like it falling back into time and knowing what it might have felt like to ride the Underground Railroad and to be afraid, but at the same time, be catapulted by fearlessness. Because
Right.
you know you have to do the next thing, the next right thing. What's next for me is the completion of this third novel, which is a many splendid thing. And it's a first for me on several fronts. And like I said, I love stepping up to hit that bat, to hit that ball at the bat and embrace another first. And what's also next is the EP that I'm going to be working on with the magnanimous D.Moss. So yes, I am excited about that. I've been writing some new pieces, and I don't know, I might want to sing just a little bit.
I know I heard you sing when you said, I want to know what love is. Go ahead.
I want to know what love is. I want you to show me.
I
want to feel what love is.
Shanae. That's the name right, Renee.
Ray Shanae. It's Ray Shanae.
Ray Shanae.
Hi, Ray Shanae.
My brother, the Plithibites. It's Foreigner.
It was Foreigner. Was it Foreigner?
Oh my God, it was Foreigner?
You know how people ask a question, they know it's Foreigner. They go, was it Foreigner? In other words, it was Foreigner. Duh.
I am so glad you put her name up. I know Ray Shanae. Hey, girl, I love you. Oh my God.
They know you too. She was
Ray Shanae.
talking and
Ray Shanae is a fabulous poet herself. So you might have to help me, D.Moss. You might have to help me bring her out onto the poetry stage. She's amazing.
Oh, wow. She hasn't hit the stage yet?
She hasn't hit the stage, and she needs to recognize the power of her pen, baby, because she welds a mean pen. Okay?
Oh, wow.
So I'll have to
introduce
you.
Did you say she welds or
she welds? She welds like my dad used to weld.
With you.
My dad used to weld metal.
I'm just messing with you.
Oh, you bothering me? Okay. That's okay. She welds a mean pen. Okay, but let me tell you something else too. Tahisha, on your cue over here.
Mm-hmm.
She can sing.
What? Wait a minute.
Sing.
Turn on your camera. Turn on your mic camera.
She can sing.
We want you to sing.
So
she ain't gonna sing.
Tahisha, are you going to grace us with your voice?
Yo, this is D.Moss, Monday Night Live, 90.7 WTCC FM.
Also known as putting y'all on the spot.
Tahisha's like, no. Mm-mm.
Let me tell you, Tahisha can sing. So maybe we can get her to do some background vocals on the coming EP.
Yo, that's dope. We can do that.
Tahisha, you hear that, Tahisha? I'm not sure if she's gonna say anything, but that would be great. And then maybe we could collab with Ray Shanae. Posiblemente. ¿Qué tú dices? You think that's good? ¿Tú tienes está bien?
Who are you talking to? Because I speak the Queen's English. I speak the overseer's language.
Yo hablo contigo.
Yeah, we like
Ohio was Konbanwa?
hold up. See? Nah, I wish I did know how to speak Spanish.
Tahisha is back on. Tahisha said, "Can you repeat that?"
Oh,
Tahisha.
well, Tahisha, it's Tahisha, right?
Tahisha, that's correct.
Yeah, they Miss Claudia would like for you to come on stage and sing a little something. Yes, she sure did. That's
Sure
right.
enough.
She did.
Let me see. She said
Claudia.
she said she can't hear.
She says she's shy. You don't have to turn on you don't have to turn on the camera, but you can definitely you can turn on your mic and say ooh, something like that. Go ahead now. Come on.
One more again.
Ain't nobody listening. You just live on 90.7 WTCC FM, broadcasting halfway across New England.
Voice ready now.
So what you gotta do to be voice ready? Drink some hot tea.
Yeah, my bank account set up in a way that there's no money in it.
You got some lemons, throw some lemons, some
lemon, some ginger.
Gargle, yo, you be good.
Oh, Tahisha can
Put some dirt on it.
He should like
beautifully
today.
Rub some Vicks on it.
Grandma used to put Vicks on us.
Everything. You'll be good. I think my leg just got cut off. Baby, go over there and grab that Vicks.
Maybe next time we get to Tahisha, like she like gonna have everybody up there in Springfield and Hartford talking about me, and they don't even know who my name. But you probably the only Tahisha I've ever heard of before. So yeah.
Oh, she's the only one I've ever heard of.
Yeah, I've never no Tahisha.
Yeah. Tahisha's an islander.
Wasn't there Tahisha on Good Times?
No, there was not.
No,
on Good Time. She said she about to
Sanford and Son?
No, it was a Penny and Winona and
Miss Claudia.
I think Chico and the Man.
Miss
Chico
Claudia,
and the Man, that was a Tahisha.
He's trying to get you to show your age without asking how old
yo tengo 63 años.
See, next he's gonna talk about something. You remember Room 222? Who were the main characters? How about the courtship of Eddie's father? Family affair. Let's go back further. Let's talk about the Dick Van Dyke Show. Who produced that? You remember the
Carol Burnett Show?
Oh, I love Carol Burnett. Let's talk about Room 222.
The Flip Wilson Show.
Oh, I love Flip Wilson's show. Oh, wait a minute. The Red Fox Show.
I remember.
I didn't see that one.
He's too young for that.
Oh, he's too young for that? Oh, spank. Tahisha says, what about the Cosby Show?
Oh, yeah. But
that's probably the dopest show to ever come on TV.
Yeah.
Yes.
Black folks, anyways, that's probably the number one. They can cancel it if they want to, but we still gonna talk about it like it was yesterday.
I still got the DVD
I'm still in love with Felicia Rashad, and yes, I want to be Mr. Huxtable. So
I want my daughter
off the air. I still rock with the Cosby family. Got the Huxtable family. I'm still rocking with the Huxtables.
I want my daughter Cottrell.
Tahisha mentioned Room 227. I called it Room 222, but she corrected me.
No, two separate shows.
Do you all remember Room 227?
Yeah, it wasn't Room. It was 227 with Florence.
Right, 227. Oh, she did say 227. She didn't say Room 227. She said 227.
227. Oh yeah.
And there's Room 112.
And then Marla Gibbs.
Yeah, Marla Gibbs. Remember
that's what you just said with Marla Gibbs.
Yup. And then what's my show a rerun? What's happening?
Oh, what's happening?
See, I don't forget.
Okay. Do you all remember the Golden Girls?
No, I was sneaking.
Thank you for being a friend.
I was sneaking.
I travel around the world and back. Yeah,
Three's Company. I used to want to be Jack Tripper.
You are Jack Tripper.
Oh, wait a minute. Jack Tripper? Is he the one who was in
roommates?
Yeah, Three's Company.
He was roommates with the girls? The Golden Girls?
Yeah, not the Golden Girl.
No.
Wait a minute.
Golden Girl now, though.
I was about to say Pam Dauber, but that's Mork and Mindy.
All right, y'all going too far.
Oh, that's going real far. That's going real. Tisha says she's an old soul.
Well, Tahisha, 227 is not that old. That was just the day before yesterday. If you want to take it way back, let's talk about the Richard Pryor show. Let's talk the Flip Wilson show.
Oh, let's talk Flip Wilson. I love that show.
Yeah.
Didn't Sammy Davis Jr. have a show?
He did have a show. Yes, he did.
He did?
Yeah, Sammy Davis Jr. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Wait. He and his wife were like on the show together.
I don't remember his wife.
I never saw it, so
yeah.
I was watching Benny Hill sneaking.
Yeah. Well, if y'all gonna bring up all the old shows, then somebody just get the elephant out the room. Somebody say the Brady Bunch.
I love the Brady Bunch.
The Partridge Family.
Oh my God, you went way back in the stack.
I was sad for Sam the Butcher because Alice was never giving him none. And Alice said, "Yo, thanks for the meat." Then why not?
Hilarious.
Middle class, upper middle class.
Sam was a simp.
Free meat. Yeah. Sam was like
Sam was in simp mode.
Oh my God, that Alice was a trip. She was a trip. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Tahisha said she was saying hi. No, we didn't hear you. Hold up, Tahisha. Oh, she took it up. Go ahead, Tahisha. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey,
there she is.
How are you?
Your voice sounds really good. Oh my God. You sound like right now.
You sound like Jill Scott.
Really?
We do our best singing while we just woo. I be sounding like
you guys are killing me. Oh my God, you're killing me. You're killing me.
Oh, you said you gonna sing softly? Go ahead.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I was singing the Golden Girls theme song, but I guess my mute was up. Well, I was singing the Golden Girls.
Well, we didn't hear you.
Bring it back.
Didn't I tell you my throat is bothering me? I can't really sing right now.
But
no.
we just want to hear a few bars. That's all.
You typed it, but we wasn't listening.
Do it again. Do it again.
Oh, what's that? Oh, that sounds. Go ahead.
That sounds like the Double Dutch Bus.
Oh my God. You guys.
I'll tell you what. If you sing, if you sing, I'll make him sing. Go ahead.
All right. Hit it, Tahisha.
Oh my God.
Go.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. If you throw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
I love the spontaneity. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, and I hear the accent. Where you from?
I'm from Jamaica.
Jamaica. Where's that?
That's in the Atlantic Ocean, surrounded by the Caribbean Sea.
Yo, that's where the Chinese live.
Oh, really? Jamaica's very diverse, so we have multiple cultures there.
That's true. That's true.
We have Chinese Jamaican, white Jamaicans. We have different Indian Jamaicans. We have a lot.
Then y'all got Jamaican Jamaicans.
We have what?
Jamaican Jamaicans? Is that different?
No, I'm Jamaican mixed with different things. Indian, white, and black, I guess. I don't know. We diverse.
I just want some jerk chicken. That's all.
Oh, Claudia loves my cooking.
I'm so glad you said that because she is a phenomenal chef.
Well, hold on now, because I'm gonna be down in the Atlanta area in about 2 weeks. So I grew up on my grandmother from Barbuda. So I'm like, listen, man, I'm down for some home cooked food.
I grew up on TV dinners.
I grew up on eating all the good stuff, the seafood. I love seafood.
Yeah, she does.
I do too. You ever cook on barracuda?
No, I don't know. I don't eat that fish.
Yo,
I don't even eat that fish.
Jerk piranha is dope.
Yeah, what about jerk alligator? Have you ever had a jerk alligator
Oh
before?
yeah, that's dope too. New Orleans.
You guys
No,
are
seriously.
funny.
Have you guys ever had shark?
No.
I had whiting.
That fake fish.
No, shark steaks are like that thick,
I've seen them.
and they are amazing.
Really?
Yo, my pops and my uncle Willie, they used to go out on the ocean. They come back with the sand sharks, the small sharks. They would cook them up, throw them on the grill. Yeah, they did.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's right.
I've seen it.
Yep.
Along with possum and everything. Oh!
Don't forget to add squirrel.
Squirrel?
Yes.
No.
Grandma
I
used
look terrible right now.
Hi, Taisha.
Good. How you doing? Hey.
How you? No. In Wendy Williams' voice.
Hey.
How you doing? In the Wendy Williams voice. How you doing? How you doing?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Yo, listen.
No squirrel though.
They had possum. They would eat deer, like
venison.
No.
Don't forget, Daryl. Don't forget rabbit.
Yeah, I know they eat. And they'd be like, it tastes like chicken. We'd be like,
I know some folks from Maine that eat bear.
Eat bear.
Yeah, some Maine eat bear. It's like.
How did we get to this? We were talking to her about her books. We talking about eating rabbit and deer and possum and.
But see, it's all a part of who we are. Because my dad brought home turtle, and we ate turtle for the first time.
Your dad was like the butcher up at Tuskegee, chopping up all types of meat. Them kids didn't know what they were eating. Because Claudia was like, this looks good.
That turtle meat moved for at least 30 minutes on our plates. Athera, do you remember that? Oh, she was a baby.
Wait a minute. Back up. You had turtle that continued to move.
Yes, he thought he had boiled it long enough, but I guess he hadn't. Or maybe it was the nerves still moving. Anyway, it was the toughest meat I have ever put in my mouth. That's your Uncle Claude. Sarah said she does not recall turtle. But you know why, right? Hello?
We're here.
Okay, Thera says well, actually Thera was a baby, so we didn't put any turtle in her mouth. I had to remember that. And Tahisha talking about she liked goat. I had goat too.
Curry goat.
I bet you can do that too, can't you, Tahisha?
Yeah.
I bet
Curry
so.
goat. Are you hearing me?
I hear you loud and clear, but I don't know if the gentleman can hear you.
No, they're gone. I don't know what happened.
No, I see them. I can't hear them though. Sing something else, Tisha.
My voice is crooked. Can't
sing The Lion King.
Oh my God, I can't
sing something from The Lion King.
Let's see. I don't really know.
What is that thing that hum bada dum bada bum bum dum?
What was that?
Tahisha is getting ready to sing something from The Lion King.
I don't really know. Where
go for it. I'm listening.
You sticking her out.
Light gone, dark is the day. How can I find my way home? Home is an empty dream, lost to the night. Father, I can't find the way. You promised you'd be there whenever I need you. Whenever you call my name, you're not anywhere. I'm trying to hold on, just waiting to hear your voice. One word, just a word will do to end this nightmare. Oh, that's a part of the Lion King song. Sorry.
So is that the Lion King, the extended edition?
Yeah, that's
I don't remember.
yeah, one
Shout out
of
to
the
my man Rob.
songs.
He came and gone. Yo, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Go ahead, girl.
Yeah. I love
I
the
tell
Lion
you.
King.
I told you.
I'm digging it. Okay, I'm digging it. Let me do my quick announcement.
We are
90.7
one.
WTCC FM. We're broadcasting live from the campus of Springfield Technical Community College. My name is D.Moss. I'm with my co-host for the evening, Mr. Rob Jones. We are interviewing a guest all the way from down south with an F, down south.
Man, you better
Miss
pronounce
Claudia
that TH.
Moss, aka the Siren. She is a noted poet, author, prolific writer, recording artist. She's a vlogger. She's a traveler, an explorer. She's a little bit of everything. She's an academic. She's just dope. So we've been on with her for like the last 40 minutes for all the folks who have tuned in. If you're driving down the highway and you happen to hit 90.7, you're wondering what you're listening to. This is how we do it. There is no formal conversation here. We keep it laid back, have fun. And as long as we get the key information out, I believe it's all good. So anything else you'd like to share, Miss Claudia?
Yes, I would love to make a request at this point in the program.
Okay.
Now, Tahisha did her number. I would like to hear Mr. Jones do his.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a renege on that. And I was about to say the other word, renege. I'm a reneger. And plus, I didn't agree to that. So.
Yeah, that's right. You do have to get it. You have to get it in writing. You got to get it verbal. You got to
get writing, and it's got to get notarized.
Right.
That's funny. I said insane to the membrane. Yeah, no, I can't sing. So Tahisha, you the bomb. I dig you. I'm in love with your name. And I love that accent. Ooh, cook for me, sis. Is what I'm saying. Shoot. All right, y'all. We've been on with Miss Claudia Moss. Ms. Moss. It's weird calling somebody else by the last name Moss.
Yes.
Ms. Moss. It was a pleasure having you
Thank
on.
you.
Can't wait to see you when I get down to the Atlanta area in about 6 weeks. So we're gonna take that little do some exploring down in Tuskegee. I might get down there on the old farm and write me some old plantation poetry, try and get in the feeling of it.
I love that.
That little side street down the street from the house on the right-hand side where they had them little poverty houses.
Yes. Yes.
Is that wrong to call them a poverty house?
Well, they're like one-room shacks where shotgun houses where you can see from the front door to the backyard.
Yep.
Well, when Daryl comes down, to make sure he got a plate full of steamed turkey meat and some fried up possum.
I'll take the steamed turkey meat.
I mean turtle meat. Turtle meat. Steamed turtle meat.
We saving all the turtle for my cousin I want to say Athera. She can have all the turtle. We good. The alligator and anything else that kind of run around. Yeah, I'm good with all that. If it
none of that, huh? Okay, you sure? Are you sure?
Rabbits and possum and skunk and all that. Whatever, man. They crawl around, so whatever, man. So, with that being said, I want to say thank you for joining us this evening.
You're welcome.
And we hope you have enjoyed your stay here on the outside.
I certainly have. It was well worth getting on.
It was. It took a second, but boy, let me tell you, we did it.
I still got the password and everything because you were saying it out loud. So I'm gonna cause wreak some havoc on your Facebook account.
Right. Episode DADDY777A-BB128. I think that's it.
.com.
let me just tell you, when you mentioned your writers, Toni Morrison, James Baldwin, Langston Hughes,
Yes.
only person I throw in it, that's part of my list right there. I probably throw in some Richard Wright.
Oh my God, yes.
Some Maya Angelou and
Ralph Ellison.
Oh God, don't say Ralph Ellison. That's my dude.
Invisible Man.
Listen, man. That is like, I tell all the young cats, read the autobiography, read Black Man, read them all the books from Man to Superman. Oh, then when you grow up a little bit in your reading, then read The Invisible Man. You got to read that 2 or 3 times if you digest it. That joint.
Iceberg Slim.
Who?
Iceberg Slim.
Oh, well, yeah. I keep that one a secret. That's like that's my hobby reading right there.
Okay. You got to be eclectic.
It got to be, man. You got to have that old pimp-ish up in there.
Got to.
Athera says she'll pass on the turtle. Yo, everybody, this is 90.7 WTCC FM. The time is now 10:51 p.m. in the great city of Springfield. I'll be with you until midnight. Then we'll have the music playing all night till 6 in the morning. You're going to hear some reggae. You're going to hear some South African soul music, some Nigerian soul music. You're going to hear a whole lot of regional and, artists. You're going to hear some poetry, some jazz, some gospel. You're going to hear some spoken word. Yeah, I said that already. You're going to hear a little bit of everything. We play it all. That's why they call us the outside. So, Miss Claudia, I love your music. I love your vibe, your energy. I got to go on Amazon and order some of those, couple of those.
Yes.
Got to add them to my collection up there.
Thank you.
Make sure my girls know that they cuz can write.
Thank you.
You inspire them to write the same way you inspired me and a whole lot of other people.
Muchas gracias.
De nada.
Huh?
De nada. I said it right. Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
He's from New Hampshire, man. They're from the whole English is the first and only language in the United States of America. We will not listen to or tolerate anything else. We as patriots in New Hampshire for life. He was in D.C. on January 6th. Don't tell the government.
Oh my God.
Lords and Lord. All right, Miss Claudia, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you. We love you. We'll holler at you.
Good night.
All right. Good night, yo.
Good night.
This is 90.7 WTCC FM, where nothing is done by the book. Man, nobody watching on Facebook. How y'all doing? Anybody out there? All right. So what else is happening, man? Let's run it down before it gets too late.
So we stopped that meeting at City Hall.
Yep.
And what was interesting?
This is going back to, just for folks who are just tuning in on 90.7. We had a festival, the Springfield Indie Soul Festival, on the 21st. Dr. I's, crossed the T's, had a wonderful, beautiful day at the festival. By the end of the night, 7:45, the police rolled in. Y'all dealt with them. They still made us shut it down earlier. Fast forward, a couple of days later, they met with the mayor. This is where we are in the story. Go for it.
Yeah. So the interesting part about that meeting, and I have to give special kudos to Denise Jordan, because she wrote down her thoughts in chronological order, and she was very explicit and very detailed in what happened that evening. But it seemed like the tone of the conversation was geared toward not from our vantage point, but from their vantage point, was geared towards the process and the procedures. There was a breakdown in the process and procedure. There was no breakdown in the process and procedure. I mean, we filled out the
breakdown for the police department's process.
Well, yeah, I'm going to get to that in a second.
Oh, yeah.
So we filled that paperwork in weeks, probably more than a month in advance.
In June, yeah.
Dotted the I's, crossed the T's, went through all the proper channels, follow the appropriate protocol. And remember, folks, I mean, this is the 13th annual. This isn't something brand new that we just started doing. And then the sergeant that was there representing the Springfield Police Department focused in on issues and challenges that they were having down in that area with people, speeding up and down.
Had absolutely
dirt
nothing
bikes.
to do with the festival.
It had nothing to do with the festival. So everything they were talking about had nothing to do with the festival. And the person who we really wanted in that meeting, the commissioner, Claprude, was a no-show. We were told that she had a schedule conflict or there was a medical issue.
She was a coward.
And come to find out, she was in another meeting in City Hall. But the meeting that, that she should have been in was our meeting, because we were specifically addressing how the Springfield Police Department responded to us, unnecessarily responded and reacted to us, and created a lot of havoc at Springfield Indie Soul Festival. And we may be moving it.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah,
find a new location, another city.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that came up in the meeting. We've got people, the powers that be in Meriden and in Hartford and Waterbury and New Haven. They want our festival to be at their cities. Yeah. I mean, we're being coveted by other cities in Connecticut, and it's like, if Springfield's not going to respect what we're trying to do, you got to remember that Springfield Indie Soul Festival is a business, and we not only do we bring culture into the city, we bring economy into the city. There's a lot of small businesses, vendors that count on the Springfield Indie Soul Festival as a source of revenue for them. So not only are we providing to the economy of the city of Springfield, we're also enhancing it from a cultural standpoint, because it's the largest festival of its kind in the region. And when I say region, we're touching like 6-7 states. And also it brings goodwill for the city of Springfield, puts the city of Springfield on the map. But if the city's not going to respect and appreciate what we're trying to do, then we're going to keep moving. So at the end of the day, the meeting was, in my opinion, disingenuous, because it gave the appearance of providing an apology, but it felt ambiguous, and it felt like there's really nothing behind it.
Right. That's what's up.
And that's my 2 cents.
And I tell you, it's time. We need to figure out what we're going to do. Ray Shanae, thank you. You had you brought a wonderful vibe from the sidelines as well. We so glad, Miss Claudia Moss. We're so glad you joined us tonight. We had a good time. Taija New, thank you so much. My girl Malay. I wonder what's happening right now at Speaking Eat. They're like they were jamming. But it's been a wonderful night, man. The time is now 11 p.m. in the great city of Springfield. In about 10 minutes, we're gonna flip it over and do the nonstop music till 6 o'clock in the morning. And listen, man, people need to understand that you talk about what happened with the festival, the meeting with the mayor, all this stuff is really, really, really political, and folks have to get involved. If you can't find somebody to support, if you can't find a candidate to get behind, then become the candidate. The only thing more important than voting is putting yourself in a position to be voted for. When you have people who don't do due diligence, if they're not operating in your best interest, then you need to replace them. For me, a politician is like hiring an attorney. If that attorney is not representing me, then he doesn't need to show up with me, show up to any meeting or show up to court with me, nothing at all. It's the same thing when an elected official don't speak for me. If you can't really hear me, see me, understand me, then how in the world are you going to communicate with me? You just can't do it.
I think when you look at the census, right, I think the fact that we're having this conversation, people are relying too much on their sense of hearing. But they're not relying on their sense of sight. Just because I said I'm going to do this and do that and be good to you, but then you see me not doing what I said or professed to say I was going to do, and you see me not being good to you, but then you keep on voting the same way over and over again.
There's a problem.
That's the problem, and the problem is you're the problem,
right?
I mean,
and the crazy part is people are scared to say that. Just come out and just say it.
Yeah.
You don't owe anything to anybody that's not doing anything for you.
No, you don't owe. You don't need to feel ashamed, cajoled, coerced to vote for people. You vote for the person who has put the work in. And to be quite frank, there's really only one person I can think of who's really put the work in.
Tracy Whitfield.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, people call her, she shows up.
Yeah.
Everybody else might show up here and there, but from a consistency standpoint,
if you're in this area, if you're in this neck of the woods, yeah, it's basically it.
Yeah.
So
everybody else, in my opinion, need to be voted out. You got to go with the site, and you don't need any more examples. How many more examples? Well, I'm going to give them another try. Are you kidding me, man?
Right.
People in here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms of doing nothing for you, nothing.
Right.
Absolutely nothing. And you're going to give them another chance? You wouldn't do that in your personal life.
And you wouldn't do that if it was a black elected official. You'd want to cancel them. So, take that practice and cancel out the current mayor, current city councilors. There's a bunch of them they got to go. So
current school committee members.
Absolutely. If they're not working in your favor.
I mean, right now, the Springfield police have unfettered access to all the public schools in Springfield. That was voted on. Where were you? Where were you people? You get rid of those school committee members.
And now that school committee member, she's running unopposed for City Council Ward 1. So she's going to become a city councilor, which makes her even more dangerous.
Yeah.
So.
And when things go down, you can't blame nobody but yourself. I mean, there's a blitzkrieg against the black and brown community of Springfield. Systematically being eliminated, fired, demoted, replaced.
Yep, they fired off Detective Fuentes because she posted a picture of her niece down in Atlanta during the
Let's talk about that for a second. So they fired Detective Fuentes, right?
Correct.
For something that a family member posted on social media, right?
You can be anti-black, but you can't be anti-police.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
even if you have black police officers.
Meanwhile, I'm tying this back to the Springfield Insult Festival. There was one officer that stood out above all the rest.
Carla Daniele.
And that officer was Carla Daniele.
Uh-huh.
So if you Googled her,
you would put a business out on Front Street, ain't you?
Yeah. You Google her, and this is not me making this up. I mean, I was like, I'm still flabbergasted, and I want to say another word, but I can't because of FCC rules. But you Google her, the city of Springfield had to pay out a lawsuit for unlawful search, and I think it might have been strip search.
Yep. Unlawful strip search
of 2 women. They ended up paying $14,000. The glaringly unconscionable thing, in my opinion, I mean, the unlawful strip search was unconscionable, but there was several other officers, and maybe up to 7 officers that were there, and no one stepped up to stop her. So when you go into that, you bleed blue, you support blue. If someone's doing something that they shouldn't be doing, you and I both know police that if they were on the scene, that wouldn't have happened.
Right.
So, okay, that's one thing, which is a very large thing. And then another one is she was found guilty of unlawful storage of her firearm, which resulted into the other death of her partner. I believe her partner shot herself, committed suicide with Officer Daniele's gun. And then that's 2. And the third one, allegedly, they're claiming that she was at the house of a person who she knew that got killed, not by her gun, but got shot, something like that. It's like, so when you juxtapose Detective Fuentes' scenario with Officer Daniele, are you kidding me?
Yep.
I mean, this woman has blood on her hands. How is she still able to be employed at the Springfield Police Department? So you're gonna get rid of one officer for, you know, an innocuous post on Facebook that wasn't from her, but you have this other officer who's literally got blood on her hands still on the force.
Right.
And I was standing right there when they came. She was going off, and one of the officers, and you know, you could say, oh, it's anecdotal, whatever. I was standing right there and I know what I heard. Oh, there she goes. And I believe the officer was like, I think he was the sergeant. And he's like, oh, you know how she is. If you're the sergeant on site and you have an officer exhibiting this type of behavior, don't you think you have a responsibility to be like, to rein it in? Hey, calm down. I'll take care of this. Go back in your car or go walk over there, go check on that. But they allowed her to continue to go on and on and on with her viciousness.
Her vitriol. Was it vitriol?
Vitriol, yep. So the illegal strip search, bunch of officers standing around, no one interfered. The Springfield Indie Soul Festival, this officer's going, you know, wilding out, and these officers standing around, not even interfering or trying to, you know, mitigate the situation. It's like, I mean, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. So you've got these types of people on the force. Now, if I start popping other names into Google,
right,
with other officers,
you'll see it all.
You know, I'm going to see some more stuff. So you've got these people out there with guns, with authority, out there in our neighborhoods. So are you going to tell me you're going to operate with a duty of care, a fiduciary responsibility? No. You're going to come up at the Springfield Indie Soul Festival where the average age is 50 to 55, and you acting like it's a Mobb Deep concert.
Yeah, it's crazy the way they rolled up. But we just got to do it. We need to do due diligence when it comes down to, you know.
So I say that to say that, you know, yeah, I voted for the president, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, it's all well and good. But if you really want to see real change, if you want to see real change that you're going to feel, that you're going to see, that's going to impact you, impact your quality of life, and if you work in the city, impact your, you know, your wallet, you got to get on these local, voting. You got to vote for these local politicians, because when you look at these numbers, when people come out to vote, I mean, it's embarrassing. So, and you correct me if I'm wrong, Daryl, because I know you know better than I.
Mm-hmm.
If every registered Black voter in Springfield decided to vote for the right candidates or the replaced candidates,
you can change this. And it's not just a Springfield thing. It's no matter where you live. Yeah. This is the type of mess that we deal with. If everybody comes out and votes, I know a lot of people do not believe in the power of the vote, but you only have two options. You can have a revolution, or you can get out there and vote and change things that way. Yeah. Administrative change, or you do it the hard way. But right now,
if you're not registered to vote, you got to get these people out. And I'm naming names. You got to get the mayor out, and by getting that mayor out, you automatically by default get Clapproot out.
Absolutely.
And you also get Warwick out.
Yep.
You got to get some of these city councilors out. I don't know all their names. I'm like looking them up right now.
Bottom line, we have 13 counselors. We need to look at each and every one of them critically. So the time is now 11:09 in the great city of Springfield. You're looking up all the counselors. You want me to tell you who the counselors are?
Nope, I'm looking up the school committee.
Oh, Maria Perez.
You got to get her out.
Peter Murphy.
You got to get him out.
Collins.
You got to get him out.
You have
Barbara Gresham, Denise Hurst, and LaTonya Naylor. Keep them in.
Yep.
Denise Hurst, Barbara Gresham, LaTonya Naylor. you keep those 3 people in school committee and you get rid of everybody else. And the only way you can do that is by voting. I know Ayanna Presley is running.
You mean Ayanna Crawford?
Yeah, Crawford. I'm sorry, Ayanna.
She's running for ward. She's running district. There's a difference. You have listen, there's a difference. Denise Hurst and
LaTonya
Naylor, they're both at large. Okay. So there are only 2 at-large seats. They're both at large. The mayor and his chief of staff, they're running someone specifically to take one of those 2 seats. And they're putting all their resources and energy behind them. They're doing the city council race. They want to remove either Justin or Tracy. They're like both share the public enemy number 1 spot. So they're running some little running an Irish kid, Lee, or I forgot the last name. I'll have it for next week's show. They're putting all the mayor's resources behind this guy so that he can beat. They really want Tracy out because they're going door to door and they're telling everyone how divisive she is. They're talking about how racist Tracy is. So, when they start coming at you that hard, that's when those are if they're not really coming for a black elected official or black incumbent. If they're not coming for you, then they're not a threat. But when they come for you, you're a threat. Yeah. So everybody really needs to get the word out there. Long story short, support Tracy Whitfield. Make donations. We'll have a fundraiser coming up for her at the end of the month, whether you live in the city or not. Definitely asking people to make a contribution to her campaign because she's like she's like our G.I. Joe right now. She is the only go-to person we have in the city.
And the other black city council members, they're not rallying to support her.
No, Justin is.
Okay, Justin.
Yeah, Justin is. Justin Harrison.
I stand corrected. So, you know who I'm directing that comment to? Got to get out and vote these local elections. Got to vote. That's where it really matters.
Right.
That's where it really matters. The presidential stuff, that's an oligarchy. That's corporate. The president's run by corporate interests. Yep. But locally, that's when you're really going to see. That's where you're really going to see change. Right where you live in your backyard. Got to step up.
To quote my man Hanif Nelson, the most important elected officials that have the greatest impact on your life are not the president and the feds, Congress, the House. It is your local elections. Your local elections are your city councilors, mayors, aldermen, selectmen, school boards, county execs, etc. He said the same thing you said. Yeah. So there it is. All right, y'all. You ready to switch up to some music?
Yes, sir.
Let's get this music.
You got any temporaries?
Man, listen. I ain't got no temporaries, but I do got some Greg Porter. So we about to get down. Actually, first I'm going to play that joint by Sarden one more again.
Yeah, that was dope.
Everybody on Facebook, once in peace. Good night. We'll catch up with you next Monday. We out of here. My name is D.Moss. 90.7 WTCC FM. Background sounds of MBS Malay and Siren. This joint is called Weeds.